Are you looking to switch up the mood in your bedroom? It is not as hard as you might think, and Suzanne is back to prove it to us. So just how easy is it, Suzanne?
It is super easy to get a whole new look just by changing up a few key pieces on your bed and maybe a few small accessories. So we're going to give you two looks that are quite different from each other. And just so you know, everything that you're seeing is from my bedding line at Olé Fine Linens. And we're going to start by pointing out that the duvet cover, which is called the cross-stitch duvet cover, has this little detail, this flax detail, which just makes it a little bit more interesting than a plain white bed. But it basically goes with everything, and that's what I love about it. So it's going to be the staple piece in both looks.
Gorgeous. So tell us about the first look here. Your bedding line is gorgeous. It's very pink, it's very light, it's very airy. Walk us through it.
Definitely the centerpiece of this look is the color blush. So we chose a pink that's not too sweet or saccharine. It's got a little bit of gray in it, so it's a bit meatier. I love that, and that's what makes it tie in with that flax stitch. So starting at the head of the bed, and that's really where all the action happens, you need lots of layers. So we have at the back here these beautiful sort of painterly florals. I love these because they feel kind of romantic. It's like a new romantic look. In front of that, we have a big hit of the blush there in a solid pillow in velvet. And then in front of that, we have this fun graphic print, again, in the soft blush. So it's all about those mix of patterns and textures there. At the foot of the bed, we put in a lovely soft blush throw, but it's a little bit deeper, so again, it keeps it from getting too sweet. And just as a rule, I love throwing a throw at the foot of the bed because it's a great way to add color and break up the size of a king-size bed, which can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming in a space. Then carrying on from that, we kind of pulled the brush into the blush rather, into the accents around the bed. So we brought in a few vintage carpets that have that blush tone in them at the foot of the bed, beside the bed. If you look around, all the books in the room have a little bit of pink in them, pale colors, nothing too bold or punchy, all soft. I also tied in a few sort of organic accents in this wicker bag hanging on the knob, a basket bedside to keep your stuff next to the bed. Even the bench at the foot of the bed is in that same neutral colorway that just complements the blush. The art is light and airy, and the chair in the corner is also very light and airy. So everything's sort of pulling into that nice soft pink, beige, monochromatic look. And then of course we added some brass accents with the lamp in the corner just to keep it warm and give it a little bit of a glow.
I'm now going to snap my fingers, and with a bit of TV magic, we are going to change all of the accessories in your bedroom because we have that power. It's still the same room, but how can we get a weightier, more grounded look, Suzanne?
So you can see we've gotten rid of a lot of the light accents, right? We've brought in lots of black to help ground things. Anytime you bring in a little bit of black, that's going to ground your space. So you can see we've got a nice big black bench at the foot of the bed now. A lot of the books are black or have deep saturated colors in them. Even the artwork has brown and gold and a little bit of black. It's much darker than what was there before. We got rid of all the wicker, and we've got this nice walnut table bedside instead, which adds that gravitas. I love the wooden box, like a few antique pieces that have history makes it feel a little bit more handsome. And then the chair in the corner even has more wood and black on it, so it's also more grounded.
Oh, I love it. Okay, instead of pink, what do you recommend as a key color?
Okay, so I always think it's fun to change up your bed with the seasons. So I chose for this bed an olive green, which I think is perfect for fall, but it also transitions really nicely from late summer because you think of kind of cottagey, trees, outdoor vibe. So that's the main focus here. So we put a deep olive green throw on the foot of the bed, and immediately, I think that alone transforms the bed. And then if you come up here and you see all the layers on the pillows, we've gotten rid of the other floral pillow and swapped it out for one that's a little more saturated again. It has deep plums in it, it's denser, but it's still really romantic. Our solid pillows have this fun texture in them, and they're really olive, so they really amp up that olive effect. The pillow at the front is actually the same pillow, it's just in an olive green colorway.
Might be my absolute favorite set from your bedding line. It looks like a completely different bedroom, and you did not even paint. Suzanne, thank you so much for that. Great work there.
Thank you.
You can find these and more design tips on our website, cityline.tv.